Alright, it is October 1st, about 2:15. My wife just dropped me off, and I'm gonna walk into my tree stand here. Um, Hunting the same property that I missed that really big buck. Um, what was that, second week? It's like October 6th or September 16th or something like that. But we got a really good northwest wind, pretty strong, and it was about 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. So I got out of the shop early today. Gonna hit the tree stand and I'll work later tonight. So hunting's a little more important during the fall. So part of the reason why I'm self-employed, so I can hunt. All right, we're gonna get going. This is the earliest I've been in here. There's been a lot of does out in the field. Every time we've like watched it at night and stuff. So I think they're just making their way through here earlier than when I've gotten in, which is fine because I haven't busted anything. So nice. We got a good wind. We got a strong wind, so we can slip in here with really being undetected and see what we can do. Here, let's go. All right, so we just got set up in the tree stand a little bit ago. Got my face paint on. I dropped the new hook for my bow. I was gonna put a hook up here to hang my bow on because I thought there was one up here last time I sat here, which was like a week ago. And of course, there was no hook, so I brought one in. I already dropped it. So, I don't know, shortly after we got set up here, I don't know if I heard a deer running or something crashing around in the swamp behind me, but that'd be my luck. I hope my luck changes here pretty damn soon, because, man, with this tree stand, I'm always standing. Right now I'm sitting just for filming and I just got done doing my face paint, but I always stand in here and I always have my bow ready because it's so thick and tight in here that a deer could pop out from anywhere, really. So I always just have my bow in my hand. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable, but I'd much rather have it in my hand to be ready than all of a sudden a deer surprise you and then no time to grab your bow. See what happens. Alright, I just saw a deer about 100 yards away. this one was the first one. And this one I just released an arrow into. Oh, yeah, there were two other ones that were really nice deer too. Man. Please, Lord, let that deer be down there over there. I had a doe that doe came in, and she's kind of skirting to the south of me, and I'm pretty sure she caught my wind. And I was praying hard that these bucks would not. I should say this buck, because I didn't know that there were three more. But I was like, please, 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 don't go that way. They came up a trail. They're like 20 yards. The crazy thing is, I don't know if there was another one back there. I really hope it wasn't the one I missed last, I think it was September 16th or something like that, but that was a giant. This would be my biggest bull buck to date. He's very nice. Oh my god. I'm irked I didn't get that on film, but that would have been perfect. It was beautiful. It was perfect. But I had low storage pop up on my camera. So dang it. So I didn't think I could film it. So we're just gonna give it a little bit and see what happens. This is the part I hate. I shot that deer 15 minutes ago. I'm just kind of hanging out in the tree because obviously it's still light yet. So we only got about another 15 minutes of light, but man, all the thoughts that are going through my head right now. I think it was like October 6th, I think it was like September 16th. It was a Friday. I missed the second biggest buck I've ever released an arrow at. And it's all because my release broke an hour beforehand. And so I used my fingers. And I put 3 fingers underneath it. And this buck came into 10 yards. And he stopped. I grunted at him, stopped perfectly. And completely missed 10 yards. I shot the next day the same way that I shot at that deer. And I was shooting 5 inches low with my fingers. So I grabbed my old release. And I came out, I don't know, 4 or 5 days later, sat in the same tree stand, didn't see anything. We got this nice cold front that came through today. And these beautiful winds. I mean, we had a northwest wind, which is perfect for this spot. And that deer was 18, 20 yards. I didn't hear him crash, but I also know where he ran. There's cedars, so you really can't. You're not gonna really hear him crash. So my nerves are going like crazy. I want to get down and check the arrow, but I'm just gonna give it time. And I feel really good about it. But anytime you shoot a deer, no matter how many deer you shoot, there's always that what ifs. All I'm hoping for is when I get there, there'll be bubbles on that arrow. Alright, see up that spot where we shot. Oh, here's my arrow. Oh my gosh. Oh. Look at that. You check that out. Arrow sticking out of the ground. Got really good blood. Alright, we're going to start tracking here. We got the arrow. I know the direction he went. We're just going to start trying to find some blood. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm seeing some bubbles in it. Some more there. Some over here. Got some right here. No. Trying to figure out. Got some over here. Right there. So we got some right here. So we turned right here. There's some blood right there. Got some blood right there. There's some blood up here. Oh yeah, look at that. This is about where I lost sight of them. Alright, I'm back on the track. I had to free up some space on my phone, but we got some damn good blood. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, what the heck? Oh, dude, yeah. Walked on top of an uprooted seed. You know where to go. Oh, look at that bad spot of blood there. Oh. Oh yeah. God, he's gotta be laying here somewhere. Another big spot. Oh jeez, you can tell he just stood there. Blood there. Oh, another big spot. And he's gotta be close. Oh jeez, look at that spot. Look at that. Alright, okay, there's more blood. Yeah, this thing's gotta be close. It's just painted. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah. Holy smokes. Oh, what the heck? That was way off. Wow. That is definitely my biggest archery buck. Man. Alright, well, as you can see, after I recovered that deer, the shot placement was not the best. I mean, he only went 70 yards, but I ended up hitting him in the jugular. And I think what ended up happening was when I was at full draw, I had him stopped at like 20, 22 yards. And there were 3 other bucks, plus this one, that were with, in the area. And I was making sure that the one that I was going to shoot was the biggest one. And there were 2 other really nice ones, but this one was by far the biggest. And I just wanted to make sure that nothing else had popped up behind these 4. But that buck was stopped, like I said, at 20, 22 yards. I put the pin on him, and I should have taken that extra 3 seconds. Because even when I released the arrow, I'm like, ooh, that might have been a tad bit forward. And obviously your mind goes through all sorts of scenarios when you're in the tree stand after a shot. I never heard him crash, so I'm just like sitting there questioning things. But I waited like 30 to 40 minutes before getting out of the tree stand, and once I saw the arrow, I'm like, oh, we got really good blood. Like, this deer is not going to be far, and he wasn't. He only went about 70 yards. So yeah, it's unfortunate I hit him where I did, but we were able to recover him, and it was a very quick and clean kill. And but yeah, I could not have been more excited. That was by far the biggest archery buck I've ever killed, and it was just an insane hunt. It was a crazy turn of events over the past couple weeks. Because I kept saying in September 16th is when I missed that big buck, and he was the second biggest buck that I've ever released an arrow at. I had released an arrow at one in 2008. That was just an absolute giant. And I ended up hitting a branch and it went right over him. But my release had broken an hour before that big buck had come through my area, and I stopped him at 10 yards, and I had 3 fingers underneath the arrow, and I just completely missed him. So when these 4 bucks came out, I'm like, holy smokes, like this is insane. And they took their time, but they made their way into the area I was. I'm irked that I didn't get it on video, but you get so caught up in the whole moment and everything that I only had my cell phone. So I was just doing everything off of one phone, and then I got a low storage warning, and I'm like, oh. But I'm going to try to do better on the next one because I love sharing. Not only do I like writing about my hunts and, whatnot, but now I've really been enjoying sharing videos. This is only going to be my second one on a successful hunt, but it's a lot of fun because every hunt is different and everybody's situation is different. So I don't know. But that being said, this is my biggest archery buck I have ever taken. He's a big 8-point. He had a 16 3/4 inch spread. I haven't measured or anything like that, which I will be eventually, but he's going to be going to the taxidermist, so super excited. But that being said, good luck out there. I'm on a mission now to take a doe with the recurve. I've yet to kill a deer with the recurve, so my mission before Wisconsin gun opener is to fill a doe tag with the recurve. If my son comes with me, then I'll take the compound out because it's a little different, but that's my mission right now. So I'll be videoing all that, and hopefully we can get some more out there for you. But now after this, here's a picture of my 8-point from this hunt, and I gotta say this is probably one of my favorite pictures of one of my kills. And my buddy's parents actually came out to help recover this deer and help me get him out, and my buddy's mom took this picture, and his dad did the lighting and all that stuff, so it turned out pretty neat. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It sucks I didn't get it on film, but I got the majority of it on film. So all right, good luck out there.